Well, Brock Lesnar, he returned tonight on WWE, and the timing was really perfect because when you're not feeling well and you've got a lot of stuff going on, and just there's so many changes and things going on, it seems to be happening so quickly around you, and you're just like, man, like, what the hell, and Brock Lesnar, he's always been like my favorite wrestler. He's the beast, man. He's awesome. He drops those F5s on you, and he's just spectacular, right? Just super awesome. And the thing is that a few weeks ago now, and I kind of lost track of time, but he retired, and it was at WrestleMania. No one saw it coming. No one expected it, and he retired. And Obafemi beat him, and Brock freaking left his shoes and his gloves in the ring. And I was hoping that that wasn't the end, because the thing is that when so many things change and it just keeps happening unexpectedly, a million different things are going on, a million different things changing, and you're going through stuff and you're feeling some kind of way, you're feeling a bit down. That little one thing that used to freaking get you super excited, and the Brock Lesnar freaking his music popping and him coming out and him freaking just being full of just that freaking Brock Lesnar thing that Brock does, that beast energy. It's been really just awesome to see that one more time, and I don't know if it's just only one more time or if we're going to get him for all the way up to SummerSlam, which there's always been the rumor that when he does retire, it was going to be at SummerSlam because they're having that in Minnesota, in his hometown, so maybe we get that. Maybe it's only for Clash of Titans. Clash in Italy. um, I don't know, but it just it lifted my spirits a bit. It just kind of was that thing, when Brock kind of just kind of quit after getting beat. That's what it kind of felt like. It kind of felt like he just kind of just gave up and just quit. It's like, no, done. This guy's a monster. He's more of a beast than me, so I'm going to go ahead and just call it. Um, it was kind of just really, really sad, and we every day when we're going through different things in our life, we have those moments where we feel like we want to just call it, and just give up and just, you know, just feeling a bit. Sometimes we all feel a bit weak and a bit meh and just tired and just blah, and it happens. And so when you see, someone who you regarded as, someone you, the top wrestler of all time to you, someone who, you see just kick ass all the time, never quit, just get back up and just keep on going hard at it, like Brock Lesnar, UFC legitimate champion, like he's a real deal guy, and and WWE and stuff, there's no one more legitimate, like just incredible. And so, all I say is that, just seeing him back again, like, I needed that. I needed to see him. I was feeling a bit depressed, and I feel like, in a way, he like rescued me in a sense, because I was watching WWE Raw, and let's face it, man. When your favorite leaves the show and you're like, he's retired, and then we've had a lot of people retire. John Cena, AJ Styles, and maybe AJ Lee. Maybe she won't return. Who knows? But these people just, your favorites leave, and then people who got, lost their jobs. They didn't quit. They were fired. The Wyatt Six, my favorite. I love those guys, man. I love the Wyatt Six. I love Bray Wyatt. I love Uncle Howdy and all that. And then Bray Wyatt died, So there's been that kind of thing that's happened as well when your favorite wrestler, and the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, was my favorite too. Absolutely love him too. So, when you just see all these changes, things are changing, things are happening right before your very eyes, and it gets bit sad and depressing because, the show isn't what it used to be because of the person that you love to watch is no longer around. And Obafemi, he's a beast. Don't get me wrong, he's awesome. He's a monster. He's legit. He's cool. I like him, but I like Brock Lesnar more. Brock Lesnar. You know, he's the original for me. So um, seeing Obafemi do his open challenge again and seeing him, I was kind of like, oh my gosh, like I'm just gonna turn this off. And it's not because I don't like Obafemi. It's just because like he's doing this open challenge to people that he's gonna squash. It's not gonna be anything freaking like, oh wow, like this guy might actually beat him. Like it's not gonna happen. Obafemi is going to just win and squash some freaking random person that we never see on TV in any other moment. Like they're never there, and then suddenly they come out and it's like, yeah, okay, right, not this there's no way this person is going to win. And then it's kind of depressing. It's like you feel like you're just going to freaking fast forward through that or completely shut it off even. And Brock Lesnar tonight saved me from that. Brock rescued me from freaking just calling it on. I'm not going to watch this because we already know what's going to happen. And pleasantly surprised, I was like, getting ready to freaking just go turn it off, do something else. And then I suddenly heard Oba's music, and I like Oba's dance, his entry. So, I was doing this, doing his little freaking walk thing that everybody loves, and everybody always doing it because he's extremely over, so everyone loves it. And I was like, okay, this is, we might as well just see what happens. We've done the little strut thing. Okay, maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised. I don't know. But I wasn't holding, out on anything great happening. And suddenly, while the lights were still dim and he was doing his marching, freaking Brock Lesnar came. And Brock F5'd him like 4 or 5 times. Like he just freaking went full beast mode, like the Brock Lesnar that we've all come to know and love. And I was not expecting it, and especially on Raw right now, like like that was huge. Like that's something I expect to see, like some WrestleMania moment, or some pay-per-view, premium live event, something somewhere else that might have happened, but just this unexpectedly in Raw tonight. And geez, that got me to freaking smile a bit, and that got me to feel, okay, I may not be feeling the greatest right now. I may not be feeling freaking, all smiles and stuff, but that got me to chuckle and smile and feel like, okay, that's awesome. So, Brock Lesnar, freaking, yeah, he saved me from turning off WWE, the Open Challenge. And matter of fact, I mean, pretty much the rest of the show I probably was gonna zone out on anyways, because Roman Reigns started to show off. Fall 2, they were at the beginning of the show, so I knew they weren't gonna be there later. And I like those guys, but they had already started the show, so I was like, well, there's not much left. I mean, I like Seth, but the whole Seth, and we kind of know where that story is going. At least it feels like we know where it's going, because every week we're just, it's Seth and he's going up against the Vision, and I like it. It's okay, but not something that is going to put a smile on my face like Brock Lesnar. So yeah, Brock, thank you for coming back. I don't know how long you're going to be back for, but I just want you to know that I'm a huge fan. I've always been, and I thank you for you entertaining us how you have, and coming back and giving us fans just another glimpse of the beast. Thank you so much, and hopefully you stay around for a little longer. A lot longer would be great, but I understand, if you want to retire. But yeah, thank you anyways. I'll take what I can get. So thank you. Brock, you saved me today from literally, yeah, I was gonna definitely cut that TV off, the freaking stream off, and and from feeling completely depressed and yucky, and just when you're feeling sick and not feeling great, and you need something to kind of, whoa, okay, yeah, Brock Lesnar, what? Yeah. So that's good. That's good. So Clash in Italy is now officially going to be awesome. So anyways, that's all I gotta say about this. Brock Lesnar returned. It's my WWE update. I was going to, and had been planning to do a lot of new WWE vids in life, So anyways, thank you guys. All right, I'm out.